Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Mykel Williams there to haul him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get set, yellow. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, Purdy to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
McCaffrey has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
From the gun is Purdy. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
On the line!
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it, it's Worthy. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down carry for Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 48, he's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-point game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to Brandon Ayuk. It's a gain of 10. And the 49er first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Purdy throwing here. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that 10-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Working inside the red zone. Big man shooting up the yards. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second-quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. That going right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ayuk makes the catch. And this one's brought to an end well downfield. From that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41. First carry here for Jordan James. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Now this is a new concept. They are set up to punt on second down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He breaks the tackle, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Mahomes. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Fits him through the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs driving for a score and a halftime lead.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Here's Mahomes now. He brings it in. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Complete on the option. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Pacheco, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. On now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. There's a give inside to James. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the 39. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
This is pulled in by James. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Point after up and good from Bates. And the 49ers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some power on a deep one left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Third down, it's Mahomes. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pick gets dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down. Kansas City sends out its punt team, and he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. As this return ends, they're going to have a chance here to try a field goal on this final snap of the half. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And they've taken back the lead. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Right side by Williams. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Throwing is Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Got to figure out this third down here. Now it's Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
At their own 46-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the out route. Still has some space inside the 35. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Here's James running right. Down to the 10. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs, 28.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another throw from Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to the air, Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Throwing again, Mahomes. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This one from an even 40 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
a dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. It's a small gain up to the 38. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Back to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's good.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Gray. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And off from the pistol, it's James. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now run, James. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Pass is pulled in by James. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Keeps this one off to James. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Green play here for James. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Has it down close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good from Bates. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs bring it back to even. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
He's back to throw. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Here's Purdy to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 45.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. He's still going at the 30. They get 22 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now. Pacheco gets it from the gun. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. He'll look to throw it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And now they face 2nd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 2-yard line.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Complete on the option. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And the completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a 49er first down. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Kansas City.